Hello, all reborn family. Hopefully, everyone's doing good today. I am bringing to you my Jasmine Doll by Ashton Drake, and she is called the Jasmine Goes to Grandmother's Doll. And this is a request video, so I am doing this video today for another one of my viewers that wanted to see her a little more up close. And thoroughly. So this is her. um, she is a pretty big doll. If I back her up a little bit, you could see she is almost about the size of basically a real baby. And I think she's about 22 inches, I believe. But you might want to double check on the Ashton Drake website to be for sure, because she might be even a little bit bigger than that. The one thing I really love about Jasmine is that she is very, very, very flexible in her limbs. Her arms move very well. Her legs are the same way. Um, and her arms, the vinyl is only goes to about here, and then the rest is cloth. And for those of you that wanted to know um, the same thing about my Peekaboo doll by Ashton Drake, her arms are very similar to hers. I think it's the cloth is 3/4 of the arm, and then from her hands down to here, it's about a quarter of her arm, or a little more. So you don't get much of the actual vinyl in the arms and the legs. You don't get a whole lot, but that's okay because they made it so that she's very flexible in her arms and her legs, so that works. Um, and then she's kind of made of her skin is kind of like a medium soft vinyl, and her legs, the legs are go up to, they're practically full on the leg, and then it stops here. So you have somewhat of a full leg, and then the cloth starts about here. So, and that's the same on the Peekaboo doll by Ashton Drake also. Okay, so she's pretty much in the limbs almost identical to Jasmine for the little girl that wanted to know about her limbs. I like the way the little hand, her on Jasmine's hands, how they're shaped. Uh, her fingers kind of bend under. She's showing on this hand, she's showing where the two fingers are bent in, kind of like this type of look. the How a lot of babies do bend their fingers. She has a very nice manicure with the nail tip. She has a little white nail tip. The blushing on her is very, very nice. They blushed her in the mid-forehead here, on her cheeks, and gave her some very nice coloring on the lips. Her eyes are a very beautiful dark brown, like a lot of black girls have, a very common trait. And so when I saw Jasmine, I fell in love with her because, again, these type of dolls were not available when I was a kid. Now, some of them did come in this complexion to an extent, but with the painting that Ashton Drake does, it's a little bit more detailed. She looks a lot more real, a lot more like a lifelike baby. And then around the eyes here, she has a little bit of blushing also as well. And with the eyelashes, they look like they are rooted. I am not sure if they are, but they appear to be as if they are rooted in the eyelashes. And as you can look at her eyes, you can see that they're pretty close to looking like that of a real baby. If you look at her in this video here, her eyes look like they can move at any time. So that's what I like about Jasmine. She's kind of lifelike, and she can be put in several different poses, and she looks comfortable with each pose. Now I do like this dress that they have her, that they put her in when she first comes to you, and then it comes with a little panty, matching panty that comes with it. So, and the good thing about this is it is long sleeve, so it doesn't really show her cloth up in here. If you're going to get Jasmine, and you're going to be changing her clothes, which a lot of people do, I've seen it, you're going to have to consider getting long sleeve clothing because of the short vinyl in the arms. It only extends to about here, from the tips of her fingers to here. So she'll have to wear long sleeve or sweaters with a lot of her clothes. That's the only bad thing. I wish they would have made her arms at least halfway, at least up here, but they didn't. But the good thing, like I said before, is that she's very, very flexible. She's not as stiff as the peekaboo doll that I have. So you can, she can actually make the poses a little bit easier. She's real, flexible in the arms and in the hands. And then to hold her, she's real big. So you see here, her vinyl is kind of soft, right? The vinyl, it's kind of soft. So she does actually feel like, it feels almost like baby skin. And I like that about her also. Kind of get her in the camera there. Now, her hair is a little bit interesting. If you look a little bit closer, if I could get her up into the camera, her hair looks very similar to real African American hair, but it's kind of interesting because it is a wig, but I think it's kind of attached on or glued on with glue. But if you just take a little brush and you kind of brush through it and just keep the lint out, you should be okay. I was considering to take this wig off and then reroot it, but I just think I'm just going to leave her alone. I'm just going to leave her like she is, because I kind of grew to like her hair because it does kind of actually look pretty similar to the hair on my head when it's dry and kind of in an unstraightened state. So that's kind of nice that she does actually have hair that looks real. And it does look real. It's just a little interesting because the good thing about it is one thing that's pretty realistic about her hair is if you move it out, it doesn't move. It won't fling back down like like on some of the white dolls that I had when I was a kid, because their hair is a little bit more movable. And so that's a lot. They're very realistic in the hair department. You pull this stuff out and it will stay there. Very similar to my hair too. So I kind of like that because that is kind of real with black hair. Sometimes it will do that, just depending on what texture you have. So I liked that about her hair. I'm not going to change it because her hair, like I said, it's real similar to mine, just depending on how I have mine combed. And she, with her skin tone, I just thought it was real beautiful. She appears to be more in the medium tone of black. And I love all dolls, and so I just wanted to get her because I thought she was so beautiful in the pictures, and I thought her skin tone was so beautiful. and I just thought she was so cute. One of my friends on Facebook had her, and I just fell in love with her. And then when I saw her on the Ashton Drake website, I had to get her. And also, for some of you out there that can't really afford to spend a whole lot of money on dolls or whatever is going on in your life at the time, where you might need to get something a little bit cheaper. Jasmine is available on eBay sometimes for a much cheaper price, because sometimes people sell their dolls. So don't knock that out, because there are doll collectors out in the world that take very, very good care of their dolls, and sometimes they just put them up for sale. So don't knock eBay when it comes to buying used dolls by Ashton Drake or whomever, because some people really take very well. I'm one of them, but I don't sell my dolls. My dolls are my babies, and I'm keeping all of them. But this is her. I hope that you all enjoy this video. If you have any questions, just ask me. But I'm just going to kind of show you her just a little bit more. Let's see, and then see her up close. She's really, really cute in the face. I like the way her eyes kind of indent in a little bit. And then she has a little cute little nose. She is just such a beautiful, beautiful doll. And this medium brown chocolate skin is just so gorgeous. And so I really like that about her. And she's real cuddly, so you can hold her like a baby. And again, real movable, beautiful, beautiful doll. And so for those of you that are thinking about getting her, I would suggest that you go ahead and do it. There are different versions of her on the Ashton Drake Gallery website. So one of them is where she's a little bit older, and then there's another one, a couple more, I believe. But this one is the grandmother Jasmine is going to grandmother version of her. And I think the only difference is the outfits with some of the Jasmine dolls. Okay, and so with that being said, I hope you all enjoyed the video today. I hope I answered all of your questions. If not, just leave comment in the comment box. Please push the like button if you like my videos, and please subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye.